Ooh, what's up, fellas? Welcome back to another episode of the Chop Shop. And again, just to introduce you, YouTube, mumble jumble, bargain, jargon, crap you don't want to hear. Please like, subscribe, share. This close to monetization. This close. So help a brother out. Do some sharing. Take your friends, take your mom. But as far as the shop goes, I've kind of just been trying to stay busy. Been kind of hanging stuff up. I grabbed our extra TV from the inside and brought it out here since I have heat. So now I'm kind of spoiled. I gotta full-blown wire my surround sound and stuff out here. But what I'm gonna want to do today is a while ago. I got some one-shot pinstripe stuff. I got red, white, black, and just a couple swords. And I've practiced just a couple times, but that's about it. I practiced just enough that I was actually just barely confident enough that I pulled that here in Sandy, and I got a little skull guy that I was kind of working on, playing around with. But long story short, it's this hard line, this transition from the white to the blue has always driven me nuts on Sandy, and kind of the same way with my scallops up here. So I think I'm going to practice, and not that I need to practice particularly hard, I just want to make sure that I can pull a steady straight line and keep my pressure and width the same and just comfortably make a turn. There's not anything particularly complicated up here, but I think I'm gonna come over here and do some practicing, grab some black paint, and hopefully if I get confident enough, stripe that up. But what I'm gonna do is probably just come on over here to my display case and practice, dick around for a little bit, just enough to where I can maintain some straight lines and make some curves and just maintain a width without being all shaky. And again, nothing on that truck is perfect, but I do want this to look decent. Put a lot of effort into that. But just a heads up, if you guys keep seeing this thing in the background, the wife's lightning within the next episode or two, likely the next one. That thing is gonna pretty much take over the channel. I'm not gonna dig into everything we're gonna do to it, but the engine is coming out of it, the transmission needs rebuilt, and it needs painted. So stay tuned for that. So if you're just kind of curious of what's going on with it, she's coming up. She's not being neglected. She kind of gets put on the back burner a lot, but it's her time. Her time is coming. But like I said, I'm gonna pull some stripes here on this case. Maybe let you guys watch me practice a little bit, see how much I suck, and if I can gradually suck less and less, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna stripe that. I'm gonna be honest, the roof line I'm probably gonna tape because it's so long. I'm probably gonna run just a piece of tape on top and the bottom so I can just real quick. For the top, on the roof itself, I'm gonna have to freehand. So I do need to get confident enough that I can pull a couple curves and maintain thickness. Okay, I don't know how well you can kind of see. I'm actually pretty happy with that. There's my first line. You can see it it gets a little bit thin there in the center. But my second one, pretty solid. It looks like maybe I could have cleaned my brush a little bit better. Kind of see, might be a little bit of oil right there. But then my third and my fourth, pretty happy with that. I'm not going to get arrogant and go ahead and just jump over there. Again, I need to practice some curves and probably pull like 50 more lines, make sure I'm confident. Yeah, but I mean, if this keeps going the way that it is, go ahead and jump on there and stripe up the F100. Okay, so I thought I was recording, and I totally wasn't. But long story short, I'm going to have to track down some thinner, I think, because I think there's just still some oil in the brush, because it's kind of breaking up a little bit. But I think I'm just about getting confident enough. Again, don't judge me. I know these aren't any like sort of traditional lines or anything like that. But all I'm trying to do is pull some straight lines and make sure that I can do some curves. And my personal opinion, kind of got the curves going down. I got impatient and went ahead and I basically just pulled my brush up and totally goofed that up. But I do want to make sure I can pull like a couple like harder 90s, and I'm probably going to go ahead and just make it happen. I'll take that. I think I can take that. So what I'm going to do at this point, grab some tape, mask that off, go ahead and get the easy part done. That's going to give me a little bit more practice, because doing the roof is going to be a pain, because like I'm either going to have to be like on the hood or standing in the bed. So that's definitely going to be the hardest part of that. But stay tuned. We're going to pull some stripes. Alright guys, so here's what we got going on. I'm no pro, again, I'm uber novice, but I'm just running some tape all the way down, kind of like a happy medium between the white and the blue with the paint break here. And I'm going to pull that all the way around the back, which I know if you're a pro is probably blasphemy, because you're a badass and you can just pull those stripes. Not me, super novice, never pulled the line that long. In fact, like I said, the only pinstripe I've ever done is on my dash. Just my little dash. That's it. That's all I've ever actually gotten confident to do. But if you guys, a bit off topic, could bear with me, I'm hoping to keep kicking out content. My life's about to get like crazy chaotic. As of tomorrow, I don't know when this video is going to drop, but tomorrow of the day that I record this video, I actually start a second job. So I'm normally like close to 50 hours on my regular job. This job could potentially, depending on snow basically, could turn out to be up to another 40 hours. And then on Monday, I have an interview for potentially working on my one day off, or maybe even taking that as a new full-time job. So my life's about to be crazy busy, but I hope to keep giving you guys little bits of content, because I need money to fix the wife's truck. And it's the holiday season, so you know we all get a little bit tight. But enough of that, let's get back to work. I'm gonna finish pulling those lines and probably go ahead and pull that stripe. here's what we ended up with, guys. It actually starts out like I'm pretty happy with it, and then I have a couple spots where it kind of bled
Fucking embarrassing!
a little bit. I don't know if maybe just the metal flake just created like a little divot that let it bleed through a little bit. Not necessarily worried about it. Again, nothing about the truck is perfect, and my nice new paint job does have a big chunk out of it from a tree fall on it, so you know, it's whatever. It kind of just matches the rest of the truck. I do wish that this sealed a little bit better. It's on there now, so I mean, what do you do about it besides maybe a thicker line? But I mean, it's still better than what it was. I didn't like that hard line break, so I'm gonna deal with it. You know, it is what it is. So we're gonna move on to the top, and that's all gonna be freehand, so I'm sure this is gonna suck, but at least I won't have any line bleeds. That sucks how cleanly that one started. I sure do wish that it stayed like that all the way through. I mean, I cleaned that, I made sure my tape stuck down real well, and still, it just kind of is what it is. From a distance, you can't even tell. It's kind of what this truck is. It's kind of a, from a distance, she's a sexy bitch. And then you get up on her and she's like, oh, she rough. But I beat on it, you know? These things are about enjoying, not staring at. So if you got a vehicle that you just stare at, I would argue that you're doing it wrong, even if it is perfect. Get out, drive it, beat it, put a scratch on it or two. Where's your battle wounds for the joy that you get out of them?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's check it out. And keep in mind, I literally never pinstriped except for that. So by no means this is perfect, but that nice, subtle little pinstripe really broke up these scallops. Real nice. I'm actually quite happy with it. Here's a view kind of from the front of the truck. This was actually like particularly hard because I could not get in here in any convenient way. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with it. And in my personal opinion, looks good. But it was literally my first time pinstriping, and that was a pretty big job to do considering I'd never done it before. I'm quite happy. In fact, I kind of wish that I had just pulled that by hand, but it is what it is. Man, like that's perfect. Again, I cheated and used the tape, but I ain't mad at that at all. I might let it set up a little bit, and there are just a couple spots where like right here's a little bit thicker. Nothing crazy though even. I ain't even mad. I might just leave it the way it is. I mean, straight up honest. I kind of dig it. I dig it. That looks way better than just that white to blue transition. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna take that, and I'm just gonna leave it, man. Sorry, it was probably gonna be a short one, but this is all I got for you. At this point in time, probably at least till after Christmas, Sandy's gonna get rolled in that corner, and it's Lucy's turn to get some love. So, like I said, probably in the next episode, we're blowing that 351 apart. But like I said, I appreciate everyone for hanging out. The channel is actually kind of slowly but steadily growing, which that's awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out. But I'm out of here. It's gonna be my last free day, so I'm gonna go hang out with the wife, catch some Z's, and just enjoy myself. But much love, like, subscribe, share. I'm out.